This is Jovan for North Pole Hoops, and joining me is the Canadian legend himself, Denham Brown. Denham, how did you enjoy tonight's game?
It was great. These guys are athletes. They're getting up and down the court, exciting the crowd. But they still have knowledge of the game, and they understand what they need to do to win.
Was there anybody tonight when you were watching the game who reminded you of yourself when you were younger?
Two guys in particular, Xavier and Nijas. Xavier, he's a leader, and he gets every guy involved. And Nijas, he's a shooter, dead-on shooter, and he could put the ball in the basket.
When you look around tonight and you see, we're getting people in the ACC, the quality of talent that's coming around, what do you feel as a player who came up through the Canadian system at a time when it wasn't as big and there wasn't as much talent?
Well, there always talent around, but I just think based on the media and the day and age that we're living in now, Canada has built talent around their high school guys. Where back in my days, only 1-2 guys got the limelight. As far as you go, can you give us an update on how your career is going at this point? It's going well. I currently came back from Ukraine. Starting back up with Team Canada come mid-July, and next year I have many leagues looking at me, many high-quality leagues in Europe. Spain, Italy, Russia. So I'm still doing my thing, still all here. As a Canadian player who's played in the American system and now in Europe, how do you feel Canada rates in terms of the quality of the basketball product, in terms of talent and how the teams perform? I think it's great. Canada has started their own professional league. A lot of Canadians have gone across the board and are doing great things, throughout their high school careers and continuing on through college. So, I think the talent has gone up, like I said before, but at the same time, Canadian kids are getting smarter and they're going across the border earlier and learning the game and understanding what it takes to be a professional. One last question, I suppose. What can we expect to see from Team Canada? They had a good spike up there where they were catching teams by surprise, had a bit of a lull. Now it's time to take the next step. What can we expect from that? Well, last year, my first year back off of a two-year lapse. So this year I'm going to be a lot more focused on playing with Team Canada. I think guys are getting older, guys are more experienced. So, games that we've won, and against teams that have gone on to do big things in the World Qualifying Tournament, we're not going to take anyone lightly this year. It's more of a business. We know we know where we're coming from. We know what we're about to do. There you have it from the original Canadian superstar himself, Denham Brown. This is Jovan for NorthPoleHoops.com.
NPH, leaders in Canadian basketball.